Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are reacting to Genshin Impact's Overture teaser, The Final Feast, or we would be if I had remembered to unmute my mic during recording. So my entire reaction video I recorded without my mic being on, realized at the end, and instead of re-recording a reaction, what we're going to be doing instead is I'm going to give a couple clips here of my reactions to things in the video with some music and some voiceover in the background, after which we'll just summarize my thoughts really quick, go over a couple more things in the video when I did actually remember to turn my mic on, and end the video by discussing the hype and hopes for the upcoming update. So without further ado, here's my reaction to The Final Feast. The mic is still fucking muted. Inky, unmute the mother... Welcome back, everybody, to my reaction to Genshin Impact's The Final Feast. Now with mic audio on, we're gonna be going back over a couple things that I noticed in the video and giving some last thoughts before we end our video here today. So right off the bat, I'm curious who this person is, because they have green hair. It's a little washed out, but I'm pretty sure that's green hair, not blue hair. Like we're being led to believe with the overall tone of the video. I'm pretty sure that's green hair. So I'm curious to see who that character is, because I'm not noticing them anywhere else in this video. And secondly, I'm pretty sure Lynette is a robot. I'm pretty sure, because he's basically saying, seeing is believing, my friends. It's the essence of magic is getting people to believe a lie, as he looks at her, and he's more expressive than she is. He has a little bit of expression here.
Magic is
she
getting
has no expression at all, and I'm imagining kind of a flat affect of a character. I think she's a robot, and they're not actually brother and sister. She exists purely for his show, which is the basis of this line here. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Secondly, I'm very curious about this girl here. Is from the trading cart filler arc that we had in 3.7 that I actually missed. I didn't play that much of it, but I know she's a character. She was the first like full character from Fontaine that we got to see, and I'm curious who her friend is here, because I can't help but notice that her friend has got to be integral to the overall Archon quest story of this next Fontaine update. Also because when you get to this section here, unless it's a big debate, they have that character jumping out of the way of this bullet in front of what looks to be a gnosis or a grand structure of some sort. Could just be a debate, because it also looks like it's outside. This could just be the town square somewhere, but it looks like the gun is being fired at her from people that look like the law of the land. I don't think this is a bad guy. I think this guy's the judge. This is the jury and executioner with her sick ass little hat, who has a gun that she's firing at Umbrella Girl, who I think is going to be integral to the Archon story. So we'll see. That being said, Miss Gun and Hat here, fucking sick design. Electro, we already know the Electro energy. I love her little hat that has no business perching as perfectly as it does on the front of her head. And the gun, I imagine people are going to extrapolate the gun as being a new weapon type. I don't think it's going to be a new weapon type. I think it's just going to be a skill that she has that lets her pull a gun. Either way, that death is coming for you face. Oof, sick design. Just a very, like the gloves in her gun being a stark contrast to the black and blue of her outfit. Fantastic design choices. I'm very excited about her. Also, going back really quick to these two, I'm a little frustrated by how much this is just Klee, but with slightly different hair. Her outfit is adorable. I love her outfit and the little drink, but she's just little Nurse Klee, which is adorable, but I don't know that we need another Klee. But this guy, Mr. Mighty Ina colors over here with his doggo brooch and his chains and his arm wraps. Put me on your motorbike any day. This is the coup de grace. This is the grand finish.
Let me make something clear.
The grand
You think
finale.
of yourselves as magicians.
Those heels? Fucking killer. Look at that outfit design. And just the power pose here. This is definitely the bad guy. And also, just speaking on design, the white and the blacks with the red popping out and the cross in her eye. Dramatic. Love her. Icon. And the music swelling here, the moving around. She's the one in the middle of the chessboard in Fontaine. I'm very excited to see who she is. The final little note here, this is definitely the Archon. This Archon's here for the show. She's here for the pageantry. She doesn't seem to really care about the laws so much as the entertainment with the laws. Whereas this guy down here...
Real twist for once.
Please refrain from levity in the court.
He is more the judge character. And he apparently in this space feels secure enough and strong enough to speak that way to the Archon. Because we know that girl's the Archon. We know that. So this guy, for whatever reason, thinks himself either equal or within a status of power in this seat, in this throne chamber.
This trial is far from
This court
over.
chamber, with these scales of judgment, he feels strong enough that he could speak on even footing to the Archon. To end cap all of this, now that I actually have audio, this reignites my passion and my interest for the Archon story of Genshin. The last few patches have been relatively lackluster as far as I'm concerned. Kirara is amazing. I pulled her and she's an adorable little cat in a box. I love her character. Baiju's cool, but I think I've reached the end of how much I want more desert.
I don't like sand.
And new types of desert.
It gets everywhere.
So I'm very excited to get a new zone, to get to see technology make its way more into the world of Teyvat, see all these new characters, and see what mommy chessboard here has in store for us. Because, I'll be honest, Senora, old news. Dottore, I ain't got no patience. I'm not a doctor. Tartaglia, old hat. The Wanderer, he's a moody teenager. He'll get over it. This character, I want to know more about. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me in reviewing the Overture teaser, The Final Feast from Genshin Impact. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!